Alright guys, well finally I'm back on the road after this miserable winter. I'm heading off up north to see my sister and brother-in-law, Christine and Terry, and then we're going to head off to the Isle of Man. So the first leg of the journey is 234 miles. Then when we arrive in Leyland, we're going to swap cars and go in my brother-in-law's car. Then we've got about 37 miles from Leyland to Heysham Docks, where we'll board the ferry over to Douglas on the Isle of Man. And we've got an 18 mile, I think it's about 3.5 hour sailing up, and then another 14 miles to our accommodation in Peel. So I'll drop a video anyway so you can see where we're going. I'm stoked about this. My dad used to ride the Isle of Man for years. Well, my mum and dad went when he was 18 and he stopped going at 82 after a serious bike accident. Anyway, I'll drop the video in and I'll update you as and when. Right guys, I've set off from home. I'm about a mile off the M25 heading up north, and I will get on the motorway for a while and then I'll update you to where we are. So today is the first leg going to the Isle of Man, stopping in a place called Peel, but I'll keep you updated. See you in an hour or so. Right guys, first I was gone, done about 80 miles, motorway's quite clear and things are looking good. It's hot, temperature outside is 26 degrees, which is pretty hot for beginning of May. And I'll see you when I stop for a break, probably another hour or so. Estimated time of arrival is 3 p.m. so we'll see you further down the road. Made into Leyland, so I'm winding my way through the streets to my sister's. I'm about 1/4 mile away, so not been a bad run. Right, we'll see you when we're packing the Volvo to head to Heysham for the ferry. I think it's about 2ish, something like that. Right. Give or take a few minutes. Right, I am in my sister's street. Right guys, I've finally arrived in Leyland. I'm at my sister's. This is her place. So we're gonna go to the pub tonight. There's a live band on in the ale house in Leyland High Street. So we're gonna go there, listen to some music, have a few beers, and then get up in the morning and head off to the Isle of Man. So I'll leave it here because I'm gonna get ready to go out, and we'll see you further down the road. Cheers.
When everything is meant to be broken, I just want you to know I am. Tears and coming. For the moment of truth in your life is when everything feels like the movies. It leads you to know your life.
Right, morning. The day after, the night before. We're just packing the car to head off to the port and get to the Isle of Man. So most of it's packed. I don't know if you can see in there. Yeah. So now, so there's about an hour to the port, and then we're 3 odd hours on the ferry itself. So we're hoping to get to our accommodation about 4ish. So I'll see you on the road.
Continue straight, then turn right. Turn right, then you will arrive at your destination.
He's telling you to. I know you're going. Whatever else, but.
Right, we're on the ferry. We're getting a Manx pie according to the only sensible one of the trip. Here we are on our way. I think it's just 3 hours 45 minutes till we get there. Right, we're approaching the Isle of Man. As you can see there in the distance. 4 miles off the coast, so we're slowing up to come into the harbour. So yeah, that was not bad. Nice steady trip. See you on land. Right, we're on the island. It's about 18 miles on the crossing, and now we've got about 12 miles to go as a crow flies. So we should be in our accommodation in half an hour. But it's a beautiful day. We're in a traffic jam. We've only been off the boat 2 minutes, if that. This is what we're up against, traffic. We've arrived in Peel. It's a beautiful day. Sea is right ahead. Literally, we're a 2-minute walk from the car park. And we certainly can't park down here because it's so tight. Down this little alleyway, you will call it. Here we are. Welcome to our humble abode.
Yeah. Come in.
Thank you. It's quite dark in here, isn't it? Can't let go. We'll go straight up. Right, let's go for a wander, see what the Island Man has to offer. It's a bit of a cool breeze today, but it's nice. So we'll have a wander around the island and hopefully find something cool. No real plans. Gonna go and have a look at Joey Dunlop's memorial. Then we'll just take it from there, see what happens. Right, we meandered across the island to see Joey Dunlop's memorial, and it's worth coming just for this. Really amazing. Joey Dunlop, 1952 to 2000, amazing. So you can see we're on the mountain. That's Ramsey down there, beautiful. So we're just gonna drop down there. So I'm just on top of the mountain. Now we're heading down there. So we'll see you at the bottom. Just had breakfast in a beautiful cafe. Now we're just having a walk round the front. It's a bit fresh, to say the least. Beach is quite nice around here. Definitely worth a visit. Town's not as big as I expected, but nice. Parking's, I mean, what's this? Beginning of May, and there's not a lot of parking. Well, there is a lot, but there's a lot of cars taking them all up. But yeah, so far so good. It's been a great place to come. I can understand now why my dad came so many times. Right, on Ramsey Beach. It's beautiful. I'll turn the camera around so you can see. I'm just gonna have a wander up to that boat. But yeah, definitely worth a visit if you're into just chilling out and having little walks. Everything's getting ready for the TT, so all the roads are getting the crash barriers up. But it's quite a cool time to come. If you're not bothered about watching bikes race, then it should be good. That boat looks a long way on camera, but I'm virtually on top of it. But I'll zoom in if it still looks a good distance away. Right, we're just leaving Ramsey. We had a walk along the beach. I'll put some photos up. and we're heading to Lexi, see what it's like there, because we haven't a clue. So we're on the road, we'll see you when we get there. Right, we're on this little trail to the Lexi Wheel. I believe it's 900 steps, but I'm disputing that because it seems an awful long way. But the famous wheel has to be seen while we're here. Very quiet today as well, so we have most of these attractions to ourselves. But let's soldier on. A lovely stream down there. Very peaceful. I would describe the Isle of Man as somewhere you come to relax. It's not really it feels like it's not a place where you dash about and, you know, party type place. But definitely worth a visit. Right, I'll turn it off here and then I'll, because it seems an awful long way. And then I'll switch it back on at the wheel. There's a Lexi Wheel in all its glory. Right, here we are on Douglas Seafront. Now it's nice and warm. Take a look. Right over there in the distance is where the ferry goes, and this is the front, right round. So we've got to visit Kate's cottage next. Well, maybe not next, but before we go, was a favourite haunt to my dad's, so we'll go and have a look. And the old electric train comes by. How about that? You don't see them very often. Might have a go on that before we get back to the mainland. We've made our way back to Peel and we've been down the beachfront, so we're going to have a look around Peel itself. It's a pretty nice place actually. So we'll have a walk round and I'll show you a bit of it. This is what's left of St. Peter's Church. First opened in 1851. The clock still works and in the evenings it's lit up. It's quite cool. But we've just been round these gravestones and they're all relatively young people. Quite scary actually. Right, Peel Harbour. Beautiful. And in the distance over there we have the castle. Peel Castle, built in 1370. Standing up quite well. Tidy old castle to be fair. But yeah, I'm gonna go up these steps to see if I get a better view from a bit higher up. Ooh. So here we are, Peel Harbour. Lovely place. Right, morning. We just stepped out for our breakfast and then we've come to driven down to the bottom of the island in Port Erin. So we'll have a walk around there, let you know what's going on. But another beautiful day. In fact, right in the distance I can see somebody going in the sea. So there is mad here as there are anywhere else. I'm right at the end of this little jetty. So there's Port Erin in the distance. I don't know, I'm spinning it around, it's on 360. And then we've got two strange people up there waving. I think they're off the special bus, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is a cool place. To be honest, I might, it'd be hard to find somewhere that's not cool. I bought an Insta360, so I'm just testing it out because the sound's not that good. So I've got a DJI mic plugged into it. But yeah, it's nice and sunny. A bit warmer it feels today. Right, here we are in Castletown. Just arrived in here, it looks lovely. Right. In the harbour we are. Ooh. Nearly went for a trip. Don't do it. It's a quaint little harbour. This place ain't as busy. This place ain't as busy as I've read. But it's very nice. I'm just gonna potter down to the end of this. I don't know if they call them breakwaters or what. Not sure. Nice though, all the same. The airport close by as well. Well, this is it. Very relaxing. struggling to walk on the cobble, and there's a pavement right at the side. And this is southern Isle of Man. All right, girls. $18.49. Let's go up and have a look. And there's the entrance to the harbour over there. Quite nice. Right, we're on the ferry, heading back to Heysham. So that's the end of our trip to the Isle of Man. It's been great. We'll be coming back, that's for sure. Right, we've been on ferry about an hour and a half. You can just about see Isle of Man in the distance and the wind farms over there. So, not far to go, and we'll be back on the mainland. We've had beautiful weather the whole time we've been on the island, so let's hope it continues.
Okay, Leyland, let's go.
Right, we're off the ferry and we're back on the mainland. So a quick half-hour drive to Leyland. We are done. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit the notifications and subscribe for plenty more adventures to come.